Imperial jungle planet on which was an Imperial base meant for Xeno research. The planet was attacked by an elder cult worshipping Cain. The Imperial government sent a distress order for help. The closest airship that got the distress belonged to Deathwatch. But what the Deathwatch didn't know, that the war was long over. By the time they came in on the planet to eradicate any Xeno threat, they were met by dead bodies that belonged to the Xeno and as well to the Imperial Guard. The base was partially destroyed and there was no life left on the planet. And the only thing that they heard was a roar from a Chaos Helldrake. Here we have a Red Corsairs force for this game, 1250 points. For this army list I decided to go, as always, for Outrider detachment to make it a more fluffy list with Fast and Furious type. Leading the force and being my warlord, we have Huron Blackheart himself. For his psychic powers he has Smite and Infernal Gaze. We have two squads of Chaos Space Marines, 8-man strong, with sergeants having a combi plasma and each squad having a plasma gun. One champion has a power sword, the other one has a lightning club. We have also two rhinos with combi bolters and havoc launchers on both of them. Then we have, for our three fast attack choices, we have a squad of two Chaos Spawns and two squads of 4 Chaos Bikers. One squad has 2 melta guns inside and the other squad has 2 flamers inside. That's for the versatility and being able to have an option where I want to strike. Then we have a Helldrake with Bale Flamer. Helldrake is a Helldrake, also always helpful, always versatile, and has a very good way of dealing with small units. And then last but not least we have a Demon Prince with wings and 2 set of malefic talents. He has a Smite and also Warp Time to be able to boost some units further away, closer to the enemy lines. So this is my Red Corsairs army, and this for this game against Deathwatch.
So this was my 1250 points Deathwatch battalion detachment, led to battle by Watch Captain with a jump back and relic blade, and watched over by Watchmaster who wanted to be sure about the deployment of such a big Deathwatch force. The team rolled into battle with 2 quite similar kill teams of Alpha 1 and Alpha 2, with guys with power axes, chainswords and frag cannons. Also they brought for support the Razorback with twin assault cannons, Dreadnought brother serving the Deathwatch and carrying twin lash cannons and a missile launcher. A kill team came to support the guys with Stalker baton mortars and missile launchers, and the bulk of the force had air support from the Eagle's Talon, armed with assault cannons and hurricane bolters. That was my 1250 Deathwatch force.
Both sides have deployed by the role of I am going first, but seize the initiative who might prove me wrong. So on my side I have the Helldrake to the far right going to play his role as a destruction unit. Then I have a squad of Flamer Bikers, followed by the Lightning Claw squad of 8 Space Marines in a Rhino. They're being supported by the Demon Prince and Spawns. Huron Blackheart is in his own Rhino with the Power Sword Champion, and he's providing cover to the Melta squad. While on the Deathwatch side, Tanel?
The Eagle Stallion was deployed in the corner of the table with the Watchmaster and kill teams Alpha and Bravo, Alpha 1 and Bravo inside. And they will be deploying troops in the next turn. Brother Carl was sent up ahead to do reconnaissance in force. And kill teams Alpha 2, supported by the watch captain, were deployed in the cover and checking out the base. And as we know, now the threat of chaos is present. We have to do everything in our power to secure positions and repel their attack and then destroy the filthy heretics.
Tanel would try to seize the initiative from me. Will he succeed? He does not. So it'll be my turn 1.
Yeah.
What we forgot to mention in this game that the mission is no mercy and the deployment is done of war. My first turn movement was very successful. The Helldrake already flew up to the enemy warlord, getting ready to burn him alive, securing the first blood and slay the warlord for the chaos, hopefully. The other units moved up their maximum inches toward the enemy as a proper Red Corsair shoot. And I'll be Psychic Phase. Psychic Phase for the chaos is very easy. The Demon Prince will try and attempt to cast Warp Time on the Melta squad, Biker squad. It's a warp charge of 6, so I pass it on a 6. So they're going to move once again. Helldrake will try and kill the warlord with his Bale Flamer, and for that I need at least 6. So looking for a 6, hopefully I get a 3. How many wounds does your warlord have?
My warlord has 5 wounds.
And the invulnerable save as well.
Yes, of course.
Then I will use one of my command points to reroll the d6.
Yeah.
I get a 6.
Haha. Okay. And this is this is d6 shots.
D6 shots.
Yep.
So it's strength 4, 80 minus 2, damage 2. 6 shots, wounding on 3. 3 wounds. Yep.
Yep.
Only 3 wounds.
And Captain has 3 plus regular and 4 plus invul saves, so he takes the invul and saves all of them.
That was
Very good.
bloody good.
Very good.
Since the Helldrake was such a disappointment, it got a little bit rusty. The Melta squad will shoot this Razorback, 2 Melta shots, so needing 3 to hit, both hit, and needing 1 wound.
AP minus 4, so it doesn't get save, roll for damage.
1.
1.
After that I shot my combi bolters at the Razorback as well and inflicted 1 more wound. More unsuccessful shooting for the Red Corsairs. The Flamer Biker squad shot at the Dreadnought, took off 1 wound. This Rhino shot at the Dreadnought as well, did nothing, and this Rhino shot at the Razorback, inflicted 1 wound, but he made... no, actually I didn't do nothing. So now will be charges. The Helldrake will charge the Warlord, and the Bikers I think the Bikers will stay stationary. The Helldrake made a successful charge on the watch captain.
Yeah.
And now I would try to take off at least 2 wounds from him. So the Heldrake trying to attack with his claws, in 3+. Going to spend 1 command point to roll this one. Getting 3. Strength 7.
3 plus.
3 plus the wound. 2 wounds.
I will roll 2 4 plus invul saves.
Yep. Failed 1.
Reroll 1.
Save.
So this is D3 wounds. Roll a D3.
It's 4.
So 2 wounds. So watch captain has 3 wounds left.
Yep.
And now the watch captain will hit back.
Yep.
And as he's my warlord, and his warlord trait is Bane of Monstrosities, he can reroll 2 wound rolls of 1, and he can reroll failed to wound rolls, and he can also reroll failed to hit rolls of 1. But he's attacking on 2+, rerolling 1s, and strength 6, toughness.
Toughness 7.
So on 5s, and rerolling failed wound rolls, nothing.
Turn 1 movement for Deathwatch is done. The Black Star disembarked. It's
Kill Team Bravo.
yep.
The Razorback disembarked Kill Team Alpha 2, and Watch Captain jumped away from close combat with Heldrake. The Corvus Blackstar flew over the Flamer Biker unit, and now he's going to he's used the Black Star cluster launcher, and I roll a d6 for every model in the unit, and every 6 will be a mortal wound.
Okay.
So 2 mortal wounds on the bike, so I think 1 bike is dead.
Yep, 1 biker is dead, and that will be a regular biker.
Yeah. And now, as I don't have any psychic stuff, we'll move on to shooting phase.
Now the 2 generals are facing each other in this battle to the very end. They're eyeing each other through the battlefield, and each single one of them knows what he needs to do in order to succeed in this battle. This dreadnought shot at the Chaos Rhino with his last cannons and took off 5 wounds, and the missile launcher didn't do nothing. After that, this squad shot at the Flamer Biker squad and managed to put 1 wound on them, and that wound went to the champion. This Razorback shot his assault cannon on the Melt Biker squad, managed to put 6 wounds, and I saved all of them by but 1 wound. What's next?
Next, this kill team will shoot these 2 frag cannons at the Helldrake.
Okay.
And bolters into the bikes.
Right. Let's do that.
So 3 bolters into the bikes. They are going to use Hellfire rounds because it's easier to wound. So 3 plus, rerolling 1s because of the captain close by. Nothing. And 2 pluses to wound. So 2 wounds, and this is regular save of 3 plus for you.
Save both of them.
Now the frag cannons will shoot at the Helldrake.
Okay.
They're frag rounds, so let's see how many shots they will do. This is 12, 17, 19 shots that hit because it's auto hitting. Strength 6, AP minus 1, so wounding on 5s. And this was a really bad roll.
I see on 3 hits.
Only 3 wounds. So AP minus 1, so 4 plus save. 2 wounds.
Yeah, I will take them.
Chorus Blackstar is shooting at the Helldrake with his Blackstar rocket launcher, using the Corvid warheads first to check how many shots. So I will get 2d6, so 7 shots. And Blackstar moved, so it's shooting a heavy weapon. It would be 4 plus, but Corvid warhead gives a +1 against units with a fly keyword, so it's shooting at the 3 plus. And wounding on a 5 plus. So 1 wound, AP minus 1, so 4 plus save.
Done.
And now I have to decide what I'm going to shoot next.
And what a good way to finish up the shooting phase for the Deathwatch. The Hurricane Bolter.
Hurricane Bolter shot at the Flamer biker squad and killed 1 guy and took 1 wound from the other. And Twin Assault Cannon shot at the other Melta biker squad and killed off 2 guys and left 1 guy with 1 wound.
Yep. So now it'll be Assault.
Yes.
The Deathwatch charged into my biker squad successfully. I didn't roll anything for the Overwatch. So now he most likely will kill this unit off. This combat went very funny. The power axe managed to inflict 1 wound. I failed it, but then I decided to use one of my command points, leaving me with 2 to roll it, and I successfully did. And then I made 3 wounds back, and Tanel saved everything. Yeah. Now I need to make morale test, and then I will come back to you. Both of my squads successfully passed their leadership test, and this is the end of turn 1. A lot have happened, and at the same time nothing has happened. Both sides took some wounds, but still no first blood, no line breaker, no nothing secured. So it will be Chaos turn 2. Turn 2 movement for Red Corsairs is done. The general idea was to disable the Chorus Blackstar and secure me some points. So Huron alongside with his squad, this apart from the Rhino, the Demon Prince flew up a little bit to the right. This squad also disembark, and all of this will shoot at the Chorus Blackstar, while the Spawns and the Flamer bikers moved up towards this interaction here to dispose of the Deathwatch unit and the captain, and the Helldrake decided to move to the enemy lines and dispose of that squad there that are a little bit of a harassment towards the Corsairs right now. So we'll see how it goes with the psychic phase. Combine chaos psychic power of the Demon Prince and Huron managed to take out 7 wounds from the Chorus Blackstar, with the Demon Prince and Huron casting Smite and Inform Gaze as an extra ability from Huron as well. So now we'll be shooting for the Red Corsairs. Shooting effort from this squad, and this Rhino managed to bring down the Chorus Blackstar. This squad basically didn't do nothing, they missed all the shots, while this squad made all the difference. The Combi Plasma and the Plasma Gun managed to bring down the Chorus Blackstar to 1 wound. Huron's Flamer didn't manage to do nothing, and then the Havoc Launcher from this Rhino took down the last remaining wound, and now we'll see if it crashes and burns, which I hope not, and it doesn't. Yep, so that will be first blood for the Red Corsairs, and can I have the honors to remove the model?
No, first I have to place the models, and I will roll 6 dice for the 2 squads inside.
Yep.
And 2 guys are dead, I think.
From the result of the Chorus Blackstar being destroyed, the Deathwatch lost a sergeant with a combi with a Power Axe and a generic Marine. Now we're going to say goodbye to the Chorus Blackstar and expose the Deathwatch to more carnage. The Flamer squad shot its flamers at the Watch Captain, and the combi bolters at this squad here. The combi bolters took off the guy with the Thunder Hammer, and the flamers caused 4 wounds, but the Watch Captain made all of his saves. And the other side, the Helldrake flamed 3 guys, and now the Red Corsairs are ready for the assaults. So first of all, the Helldrake is assaulting this squad.
Shooting crack missiles, so 6s to hit, nothing.
So in this assault, the Demon Prince assaulted the Watch Master successfully. The squad to the right charged the Deathwatch company, and the frag cannon killed off 4 guys on the Overwatch. And then the unit that was with Huron charged also in this combat to help him, while Huron felt his charge, but I think he's fine where he is right now, and it will be combat turn 2 for Red Corsairs.
Yep.
This combat, Tanel used one of his command points in order to use his Watch Captain to strike first and cause 3 wounds. And now my Demon Prince is striking back.
And does 6 wounds, killing the Watchmaster.
Yep, so 1 more kill point for me. In that combat, I killed off 1 Deathwatch guy, and I'm out of range with the other squad to kill the 1 remaining guy. So we're going back to the Warlord and the bikes. So 4 attacks from the bikes, needing 3s, needing 2 hits, and then needing 4s. Waiting both.
2 3+ saves for the Watch Captain, and makes 1 and going to use my last command point to fail it. So down to 2. Captain will hit 4 times with his relic parade. 2+ and rerolling 1s. And strength 6 against toughness 5, so it's 3s to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound, AP -3.
So it's 6.
Yeah.
So 1 guy dies.
Yes.
And what a devastating turn for the Red Corsairs. This Deathwatch squad that was here failed their leadership test and died. The same goes for this because the Chaos Spines just killed off the entire unit, 4 guys, and I got -4 for the mutation for them, -4 IP. Here I caused 2 wounds or 1 wound, and his Warlord killed off 1 guy. Back down here, he also managed to kill off 1 biker and put 1 wound on the other one. And the Hell Drake just whiffed. I only managed to kill 3 guys. And no, sorry, I didn't kill a single guy in the combat.
Yep.
And he made his morale test. So it looks grim, very grim for the Deathwatch, but we're still going on to the turn 2 of Deathwatch. So with the last stand of the Deathwatch, they managed to clear the path to the escape pod, back to their spaceship, and report this accident to the Empire. With this combat, the Dreadnought tried to kill off the remaining rhinos so that the Chaos Space Marines will not try and pursue the Deathwatch, but failed to do that. And the Watch Captain managed to kill off the 1 remaining Chaos Biker, and the Razorback killed off 1 spawn. So it was a good game with Tanel. Thank you very much. It was very fun, very close game at the beginning.
Yeah.
With both sides missing all of their shots. But in the end, it worked out to the Chaos' favor, and this planet is still occupied by the Red Corsairs. For how long? We don't know, because now the Imperial forces are aware of the Chaos being present on this planet.
Yeah, tactics. Although I deployed quite a lot of units and transports, I couldn't manage to take first turn, and couldn't seize the initiative as well. So my plan went all to the trash bin basically. Chaos was in my face turn 1, although we both didn't do much or didn't accomplish anything with shooting. But turn 2, the Chaos took out my Corvus Blackstar with overcharging plasma, that was and smite. And that's really strong still. And yeah, as well, I lost my Corvus, and then the teams inside were murdered. And it was a good and quick game, so
Yeah, only 2 turns.
only 2 turns. Yeah.
Basically, when I got the first turn, I didn't know what to do with it. As you saw, my first plan was to kill the Warlord, but that also went to the trash bin, and after that I started to get a little bit nervous because of the Corvus Blackstar and the Dreadnought with his last cannons. But I managed to survive the first turn, and you brought down some of my guys, and you made some damage with the rhinos. But I think the biggest mistake was putting a Corvus Blackstar into my center of my units,
Yeah.
because I was out of range with everything, with the smites and the plasma range, and when you just flew in, I just could disembark and shoot everything I had. Yeah. And that worked out. That really worked out. Horn is good for
Yeah, he didn't do much
But
this
he gives
game.
me one point.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you take it.
No.
The Demon Prince is always good if you can position him right. Correctly.
Yeah, and this you got that you got on the Chaos Pawns that all their attacks are 80 -4.
Yeah.
It's really bad, or really good for some, really bad for others. So every hit basically kills a model.
Yeah. I was surprised that Helldrake didn't do nothing this game. Only managed to move to your captain and then kill off 3 of
Yeah.
Deathwatch. Nice.
Oh.
But yeah, but it was a fun game.
Yeah, it was fun.
2 turns and that's it. Yeah. So I think somewhere here I will start making counts of how much we lose or win for each opening Saturday. So basically here in this corner right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, in
There will
this
be
corner.
Tanel and me, so 1 point goes to me, and at the moment Tanel has 0. But I
Yeah.
think all the games that we played against me,
I've played Deathwatch against you, I think 2 times now, or maybe 3, but
3 times.
I have lost all of them.
yeah, 2 times against my cats, 1 time against Facebook, but then we had a draw.
Yeah, but Deathwatch is at the moment really difficult army to play. As you saw in the beginning, the amount of units on the board there was quite a bit of difference in numbers.
Yeah.
And Deathwatch is like a really elite army, but we will see maybe in a couple of weeks, or maybe they can get some golden allies, and how it goes then.
But yeah, thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed this. First out of report of 2018. See you next time, and be sure to check out Tanel's channel as well.